Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners. Oh, UV.
Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
And hello, everybody! Welcome to the Hump Day celebration of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game here on a Wednesday night on RSG. I'm your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999, welcoming you to another Reality Skewed Gamer stream. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and we are here to do what we always do, and that is have fun discussing and covering the latest from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the latest news, notes, and giving you a little bit of insight of what it all means. Glad to have you guys here. Hope everyone is doing well, and we're getting the spinning wheel of death. Why are we getting the spinning wheel of death? Wait a minute. All right. It says we were successfully connected, but we were having poo-poo connection, so this is not good. Huh. It says we're connected, but it doesn't look like it's the best connection, so bear with me here for a second. Wait a goddamn minute here. Let's see what's going on. It looks like we're pretty stable at the moment. Just verifying. Getting a little bit of... So seeing what's going on here. Make sure the stream's good, because we had to have a good stream. Oh, it's we're getting some interference here. Just YouTube or just me? Working for you? Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. So it's getting a little strange message from the old YouTube saying that there was a problem. So looked like we had this in Nexus said we had the spinning wheel of death. So just making sure, but I'll keep an eye on it. If I have to go to the backup, I will go to the backup. Because I've got backups to the backups. But we're here to have fun and talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Let's go! Hope everyone's having a good hump day. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. If you're new to the stream, welcome. What we do here is we cover the latest news and notes from Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and give you a little bit of insight of what it all means. And this is an interactive stream. We'd like to say thank you for being here. And we will answer your questions. We're going to break down the
Every
latest
day
thing.
I'm buffering.
That's true, XO. Yes, we are. Oh, boy.
Jesus. Party buffing in the house tonight. We are trying to have a good time, but YouTube makes us lose our mind.
Pretty much.
We just want to stop it. Buffering.
So there you go. Thank you, XL, for the chat bits. Yeah, it seems like we're getting a little bit of poo-poo here. I'm watching it, so if it gets if we get any more issues, I will go to the backup. But welcome, and welcome to the stream. Longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. And this is pretty simple how this works. We'll cover the news, and we're gonna do Q&A. So if you have questions, as we always say, pop your question into the chat. Make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement. I use Nightbot as a filtering tool. I use the word question as a filtering word, and there you go. Why is YouTube saying that is? What the? This is definitely YouTube, man. God, they're pissing me off. So I'm not sure why I'm getting strange messages from YouTube with this poopy nonsense. So if this doesn't fix it, then I don't know what we're gonna do. What the hell is going on? Well, seems like we're having some poopy connection tonight. You're saying the video is freezing? Well, well, well. Well, it says we're connected. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. It's buffering really bad? Huh. Well, let's watch it for a second here, folks. Let me see what's happening. Let me see what the issue is here, because I'm getting strange messages from YouTube, and I'm not sure what the hell they're trying to tell me here. But I'm watching it. Let me for a second, folks, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, see what the issue is. Yeah. Well, that's really it seems fine now, yeah, but I keep getting strange messages on YouTube about the rates not working correctly, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Because I'm in the green on OBS, so it's not OBS. What could this be? Is this a setting? What the hell is this? Try one thing here. That is really, you said it's fine on your end? All right. Well, let me know if you guys get any strange, see, there's something weird going on. I keep getting a strange message here. Really strange. Well, sometimes with technology, guys, I don't know what to tell you. We get some funky stuff happening, and there's not much I can do about it. We'll try to grind through like we always do. Hopefully that the issue, whatever this issue is, I don't know what this is. I don't know what's happening. Of why we're getting some buffering and freeze frames and stuff like that. So we'll just power on through like we always do. I'll do the best I can, because I have no control over the signals and stuff. So all I can do is just get the stream started, rock and roll like I always do. That's right, Run His Eye. It's Darth Talon. She's too sexy, and she's breaking the stream, and that is exactly right. So everybody, get your greeting in the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're gonna break down the news with your boy Ranger J 1999. Yeah, pretty easy. Yeah, it's Darth Talon. Her sexiness has broken the stream. They don't want us to see her in her full glory. But yeah, so let's not dig around. Everybody, glad to see you guys here. Howdy to everybody here. Say hi to everybody in the chat. Now, if you want to interact besides just asking questions and stuff, you want to do a super chat, you can. You saw XO played the sound bit with the biddies. That's over on Stream Alerts through our Twitch channel. You can do that and play funny sound bites while we're doing the stream. I've actually had goddamn hype trains level 5 and goddamn Twitch while we're doing YouTube. It's amazing, because you guys are amazing. But you can do super chats if you really want to get my attention with a statement or stuff. It supports the channel. If you want to become a Patreon member, you can. There's the Ranger Freezes Nipple Fund with PayPal. There's the Amazon wish list. Yada, 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 humana. Good. Now, the other thing I will say is we're going to shoot forward doing a charity stream. We're still trying to lock things down for this Saturday to try to get another charity stream down. Hopefully for 12 hours. If not, we'll do as much as we can, because we're going to try to continue to raise money for the American Cancer Society. So check that out. We'll have a lot of streams tomorrow and Friday. So we'll get those in. I'll be doing the lunch stream, so you can come check that out. Anything else? Can't think of anything, so I think we're good with all the updates from RSG. If you haven't seen the Darth Talon video, go check it out. We had the dev interview on Darth Talon. It was a lot of fun with me and Miller and Doja and, of course, Crom. So that's on the channel right now. And then I did a bunch of streams these past couple days. Yesterday I did the roundtable with Mort and the boys, with RKP, Mort, Ram Bam, Robin Hood, Friar Tuck, and the rest of the gang. And then after that, I did the GAC labs with all those guys, with Go Cubs and them, along with Clash. He's a miracle. So I did that last night. So I did a lot of streams yesterday. So yes. So get your questions in. And I'm looking at chat, and everything looks to be fine now. I think we just had some kind of weird stuff happening. No, it looks like we're still getting some strangeness, but we'll persevere through best we can. So I'm going to drink some bourbon. And let's get into the news. So we got a lot of news to cover and stuff. I don't know if Clash is back, but he is hanging out, so that's a good sign, right, LC? So don't know the official announcement if Clash is back, but yes. But okay, I see what you did. We'll get to that question here in a little bit. All right. Good. Okay, let's get into the news. Kind of, you see my head turn. I'm just looking at like stream working. Is the stream working? Is the stream working? God damn, is the stream working? Our content update for today. Of course, there is the lovely Darth Talon. We're getting to her kit reveal here. Uncover her kit and talk about her in a few. Well, let's get through the news here with the content update from our good friend, the wonderful Salacious B. Crumb mini version. And today we see that we've got, says, hi, Holotable heroes. Today's update brings Darth Talon to the Holotables. Alongside Darth Talon's arrival, we've got Omicron ability upgrades for 2 new characters, additive drops, and more. You can find the December events calendar here. December's login unit will be Cara Dune. So Cara Dune's the login character. If you haven't looked at the calendar, you can. It's out. It's been out. Go look at it. News. Additive drops. For a limited time, Embo has been added to light side battles and hard mode as bonus drops. During this event, the character's drop rate on each node has been scaled to energy. Hard node light side battles rewarding bonus drops from the 4th through the 6th. So if you need to get some Embo love, get that in there. Let's see here. Also, for a limited time, Jango Fett has been added to dark side battles in normal mode as bonus drops. So during this event, the character's drop rate on each node has been scaled to energy. Normal mode dark side battles are rewarding bonus drops from the 8th through the 10th. So if you need some Embo love, go get your Embo. If you need some Jango love, go get that Jango and get it squared away. Darth Talon is added to the Starkiller prerequisites. Darth Talon has been added to Starkiller's prerequisites to the Journey Guide. So yes. We now get some news on Conquest 11 briefly here. So Conquest 11 will begin December 6th, which if you haven't looked in the game, you can see that Conquest has got a countdown on it now. Also, we updated the overpowered modifiers to reduce the difficulty of the following battles. Lowered overpowered modifier for Bo-Katan mini boss mode. Lowered the overpowered modifier for Kira boss mode. Lowered the overpowered modifier for Moff Gideon boss node. And lowered the overpowered modifier for Han Solo boss node. So, all right, so they did something there, but still not some of the things I want to see, but we may have to wait for those changes to come in eventually. So there you go. All right. All right. What do we got? That Shard Shuffle. So we did get 2 new Shard Shuffles there. Looks like Phoenix Shan shards are now farmable from light side 6C hard. They replaced the General Veer shards, which can still be farmed from light side 4C hard. Moff Gideon has been added to the list of accelerated characters. It's about time. Says this increases his shard supply and adjusts his shard shop conversion rate to match. See the shard economy posts on our forums for more details. Collect this powerful character today. So that's nice. So we finally got Phoenix Shan coming into the game, and we can start farming her normally. I started today. And then if you really want to get your troopers going, Gideon is now expedited. So you can go in there and get that expedited Gideon. And I think Dark Trooper should be right around the corner. So for those that have been working on it and want to get it done faster and get your troopers in so you can go bitch slap some Darth Revan teams, which I fully expect you. Okay. Moving on, we've got characters and or ships. Well, I think it's just going to be characters. We have Darth Talon. We've got the kit reveal and the dev insights. You can see if you want to get more in dev insights, you can go check out the RSG video on that. My goodness, what in the hell is going on with my YouTube? Well, looks like it's working. So, no, it's not working. What the hell is going on with YouTube tonight? I swear. I'm getting all kinds of buffering and stuff from YouTube. Hold on, folks. It says we're not receiving enough data. Man, YouTube is really messing with me tonight. All right. Should be up and running here. We have the Darth Talon kit reveal in the Dev Insights. If you want to go see the insight for the devs, you can watch the video that we did with the interview with from RSG on the channel, or you can go read the Dev Insights right there. We also have the kit reveal, which we'll go to here in a second. We also have the Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron ability update and the Zam Wessel Omicron ability update. Yeah, YouTube's being a little shitty tonight. I don't know if it's us or if it's them, but oh, look at Darth Talon. There she is, my girl. Look, she's just looking just amazing. Oh, she's so awesome. Events, marquee event, Hand of the One Sith. Play as the Sith Lord Darth Talon, and be the assistant that is your Sith Masters on Korriban trained you to be. Unlock Darth Talon in the marquee event and grow the power of your collection. This event starts tomorrow and it'll end on the 9th. Meow Meow with a $5 donation says, is the game dying? Hashtag free Meow Meow. You're not in prison. Hashtag when we get Eternal Twins? Never. And Eternal Twins forever. No, that's the wrong statement. Those are bad hashtags there, Meow Meow. And the game is not dying. But thank you for the $5 super chat, Meow Meow. Very much appreciated. Her meowness has spoken. There's a bunch of fixes. Then there's the known issues, which can be found here. Packs and bundles are pretty much a standard marquee bundle. You get the $19.99 bundle, and you can also get the $12.99 Roll Swevens bundle, which I really hate. So yes. And then if you would like to donate to the Ranger Freezes his nipples off in the pool, feel free to donate to the PayPal, and I will. If we're able to whale out on Starkiller, I will do the pool and freeze my nipples off, among other things. They didn't put enough armor on her. Well, well, considering that her original version is pretty much butt naked, they had to put a little bit of clothing on her. So those are the from the content update for today. Let's get into Darth Talon. Now, Darth Talon is meant to be used in the Sith Triumvirate. I'm sure you guys will get her and come up with some other crazy teams that you can use for her, but she's specifically designed to be used in the Triumphant Raid, or Triumphant team, as you can see that the team that's listed there to get her going. She does have a pretty amazing GAC Omicron, which we'll get into. So you can see Darth Talon. God, they did the artwork on her is just great, and her attacks are amazing too. So we'll get into it. Unit named Darth Talon, alignment dark side. She's a dark side attacker Sith. Says nimble Sith attacker whose loyalty and lethality is without question. It sure isn't, and if you know her background, you know that she is extremely loyal. Her basic is called Talon Strike. Looks pretty dope. Deal physical damage to target enemy, inflict ability block. If the target was already debuffed, you can reduce the cooldown of Dark Frenzy by 1, which we'll get to, which is one of her other things. One of her other abilities. Special one is Ordered Assassination. This looks pretty dope. It says final text, deal physical damage to target enemy and gain stealth for 1 turn. If this attack defeats an enemy, gain 100% turn meter. So if you kill someone, she gets to take another turn on top of it. Look at that animation. It looks sick. It's like, wee, and slice you from behind. Secret knife attack. Special 2. This is her Dark Frenzy, which is what you're looking for. God, just those big hits. It says deal physical damage to target enemy and gain frenzy for 2 turns. If the target enemy was debuffed, gain 2 stacks of loyal hand. Max 20 deal damage to and deal damage an additional time to all enemies. Loyal hand, what does this buff do? It's a 10% max protection offense stacking up to 20. This buff can't be copied, prevented, or dispelled. Your first unique is Proven Loyalty. It is a Zeta. It says, if all allies are Sith at the start of the battle, excluding summoned allies, so B2 Rocket Droid cannot be one of them, then all allies gain 5% turn meter. Whenever the leader is damaged, all allies gain 5% turn meter. The first time they would be defeated while Darth Talon is active, they dispel all debuffs on themselves, recover 100% health, and gain 100% turn meter. Then Darth Talon gains 3 stacks of loyal hand, again buffing her up with the protection and offense. She loses 50% health, but she goes into stealth, and then for 1 turn, Darth Talon cannot be defeated by this damage. Additionally, Dark Frenzy's cooldown is refreshed, so you get another good old good old version of the Dark Frenzy. All right. Unique Sith Cruelty. Final text. At the start of the battle, Darth Talon, she starts with stealth for 1 turn. Her allies gain 30% max health, 30% offense, and plus 20 speed. When Darth Talon falls below 100%, Sith tanks automatically gain retribution and taunt for 1 turn. So that gets your Scion up and running. Let you in, Nev? Okay, I'll let you in. Sorry, I've been having some technical difficulties. We'll let the Nev in here. Well, you know, my name is Nevi, and I like to do this stuff. All right, there he is. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
All right, we're
let me just put a. Are we doing? Let's put a sexy image of Darth Talon up. Shall we?
There's the version we're used to.
That's
the less clad Darth Talon. Yeah. Our version is a little bit more clothed, Nev.
Yeah. Well, you know, as we've both said it's the Darth Talon we needed, not the Darth Talon we wanted.
That's true. Yes. Ice House, what's going on, buddy? And Mary J too. Mary J. I'm in love with Mary J. Where was I? And while in Grand Arena, here we go. Omicrons. If target enemy is inflicted with isolate or pain, Darth Talon's attacks gain additional effects. Whenever she defeats an enemy, all Sith allies gain 5% max protection and offense for each stack of loyal hand on her. So they get bonuses for her loyal hand buff you've been stacking on her. Isolate. Darth Talon's attacks lower the cooldown of Dark Frenzy by 1, and you gain 2 stacks of loyal hand if you hit somebody with Isolate. And then Pain. Dark Frenzy inflicts buff immunity on all enemies for 2 turns. Darth Talon's attacks recover all allies' health equal to 50% of the damage dealt. Double for allied Darth Scion. Gain 20 speed for the rest of the encounter and 1 stack of loyal hands. So, pain without love. Pain can't get enough.
Just got to keep that pain rocking, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because you're only going to have 1 isolate at a time, so
you got to get the pain going.
Just got to keep that pain going from Scion.
So you can tell she is really designed to be used with the Sith Triumvirate. She gets all these bonuses from there. I mean, I've heard people saying you can use her with Scenes and Darth Revan. You can, but I gotta say, I think she's pretty good with the Sith Triumvirate. I'm just gonna throw that out there. She looks pretty nice, but that's my biased opinion on her awesome sexiness, and she's evil. She's very evil.
She's very evil.
Evil. That's right. Feed Zeke says, once more the Sith will rule the galaxy, and we will have peace. All right, Nav, you've had a chance to delve into this lovely red lady. What do you think of her kit and her look and everything?
I like the kit. I am satisfied with the conservative nature of her anime, the way that she's been drawn. You know, she's still rocking the sexy, but it's a conservative sexy. It's like, it's like what could possibly be under there? Not like in the comics where we know exactly.
Yeah, we know.
We know exactly.
God bless
there.
you, Dark Horse Comics. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you, Dark Horse Comics. Yes. Still doesn't. You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but Dark Horse do draw Darth Talon better than they draw Mara Jade. I know, hot take, but she's the sexiest thing that Dark Horse has ever drawn.
Yeah.
She just is. As for her kit, I quite like the fact that she's going to go with the Sith Triumvirate. I regularly go in to GAC with the Sith Triumvirate. They're kind of like, they're like an old, the Triumvirate are like a comfy blanket. They're like an old comfy blanket. You see Mon Mothma, you see Geos, you're like,
yeah,
easy money. But with Traya in there, you're like, oh, so maybe we could take it up a couple more notches. Maybe we could take it to the next level with. I'm gonna gear 11 and take it at 3 stars, and I will use her with Sith Triumvirate in the next.
Oh, why wouldn't you? Yeah, I mean, because she's gonna do her thing regardless of what.
She's gonna do her thing. Why, go in with her, and I'm gonna go in with her and just and see what happens. See how the triumvirate benefits just from her being there, because if she wasn't there, I'd just be going in with a trio anyway.
Yeah.
If there was a couple of relics on the Geos, or if there was a few relics on the Mon Mothma, I would take Maul in with me just for his AoE to put days on them and stop, the mass attacks. But apart from that, I'm looking forward to testing out a 3-star Gear 11 Darth Talon GAC.
Darth T. Lady T. Yeah.
Lady T, yeah.
Mary J says, Ranger Gigi says that she attacks 3 times and does an AoE. Is this a bug? Gigi's got that wrong. That is not the way her attack works. Nor did I read anything that says she does anything like that. So that's definitely a bug. Definitely a bug. Definitely wrong. Definitely 20 minutes to Wapner. All right, so that's the Lady Talon. I give her high marks. And I think she looks amazing.
Saving the best to last.
I can neither confirm or deny what the last character...
I know you can neither confirm nor deny what the last character is.
Right.
But it's obvious they're saving the best till last. Hey, look, one thing. You guys, the beta testers, can't be held responsible. This was an EA cock up. It wasn't anybody else's fault.
It had nothing to do with me, man.
It was an EA mistake,
Don't look to this guy. I just work here. All right. So, all right. Well, that's not all that we got there, Nev. We got some other news here. And we got some more. We got some more old Omicrons. I'm just staring at Darth Talon going, marry me. Just marry me. Just marry me right now. Please.
Just, make me
your love slave.
British.
Yes, I'll be your love slave.
I will be your slave.
Yes, I will. Yes, and I know she's got my back. Because nobody messes with what's hers. All right, Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron ability. Let's go look at it. It's a little ridiculous. This one is everything stays the same on Qui-Gon. However, while you're in Grand Arena, Jedi allies instead gain offense equal to 30 times their speed. That's not a misprint, and it's doubled if they have foresight. At the start of the battle, if there are no galactic legends and all allies are Jedi allies can't be defeated if Qui-Gon Jinn is active. Qui-Gon Jinn can't take damage, can't gain damage immunity or stealth, and he can't be revived. When Qui-Gon Jinn is defeated, all Jedi allies recover 100% health and protection and gain 400% of Qui-Gon Jinn's offense for 2 turns. This is about one of the grossest Omicrons yet to date, Nev.
Yeah.
My Christ.
And that is going on my Qui-Gon Jinn on my alt account, because I have a relic Qui-Gon Jinn. And right at the bottom of my squad loadouts, there's this random Galactic Republic team. It's got Shaq T in it, Mace Windu, Ayala, Cody, and the the sergeant.
I'm gonna do.
So I'm gonna take those 2 out, and I'm gonna put Qui-Gon Jinn in there, and I'm gonna put my 4-star Gear 11 Cam in there, because my 4-star Gear 11 Cam is gonna be more valuable in there than Luminary or Eth Koth, because obviously he has passives that pass stuff back to Qui-Gon that Qui-Gon uses and then passes.
I refuse to do anything with Eth Koth on principle, but I do have a ridiculously good cam and ridiculously high Jedi, because now that I have JMK and Vader and all this other nonsense, I have ridiculous Jedi. So my question that I have, Nev, where do you think I should use them in 5v5? Offense or defense? I'm thinking defense.
I'm thinking defense. Yeah. I'm thinking defense, and I'm thinking not on the back. This is not one of those.
No, this is a frontline team.
Hello. This is a front line. This is a bring it, bitches. See if you can clear me. This is going to take you at least 2 teams. It's not one of those peekaboo teams that you hide on the back. It's one of those teams you put right up front that says, I mean business, bring it, bitches.
Yeah. I mean, this one is insanely good. So when I'm just thinking about, like, the teams, I'm like, all right, I'll put my 2 GLs down. I'll put my, I'll put my Rey of Hell down. I'll put down my Vader of Hell down there. I think they're going to get a taste of exceptionally fast Maul with the Mandos. And then they're going to get the old Qui-Gon Jinn Jedi along with everything else. So
I mean, this brings new meaning to the quote, "I will find you and I will kill you."
Yes.
It's not "I will find you and I will kill you." It's
I don't know who you
find
are.
and
I don't know what
will
you want.
Stomp you into the ground. I will destroy you.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a particular set of skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. Yeah, I do. Yeah. All right, so that's Qui-Gon's ridiculously stupid Omicron, which I don't need to wait for the other ones. I know this one's going on. I've been this one's just one you got to do for GAC. So that's going on, and I'll do a team like Qui-Gon, Ayla, Cams, something on defense is going to make someone just crap the bed, the kind of stuff.
I'm going to put I'm putting my Cam's not as good as yours. He's only 4 stars, but he's still going to be good there, and I will be sure to put in Shakti. I'm going to leave Gas with the clone. I'm going to leave Gas with
I
the
usually
clone.
just when I wait for any first order team I see in the back, because that's an easy Luke Shakti solo kind of thing there. So because the old Yoda armor team is going on Rey, so I'm going to have me some fun with that. But yes, so delicious.
I thought that you I thought you were doing a Maul led
I am doing
Mandalorian
Maul Mando. Vader's going with the my special Vader team. You wait till you see it, Nev. It's delicious.
No. Yeah, but wouldn't the armorer be on your Mandalorian team?
Oh, that's true. What did I put on? Oh yeah, I put Hermit Yoda, but I went with Ijin Quill on that team.
Right, because I was about to say, how can you put the armorer with Rey and have the armorer in your Mandalorian?
That's right.
team?
I forgot. I was thinking threes. Sorry, I got
thinking threes.
Yeah, I was thinking threes. Sorry. Yeah, got my GACs cross contaminated there. So, all right. Well, that's Qui-Gon's ridiculous Omicron, but it gets better, folks. We got Zam, and hers ain't too shabby either, boy.
No.
So while in Grand Arena, Zam instead gained 60% instead of 20% increase to her offense, max health, and max protection. She also gains 5% speed for each of her bounty hunter allies. Bounty hunter allies gain 20% of Zam's current offense, max protection, max health, and speed until the first time she is defeated. Guess who's going to be going on my bounty hunter team? Yeah, old Zam Wessel. Now that I take her monkey ass to Relic 7, it only makes sense once I do the Omicron. This is actually a really sick ass Omicron too. And I use bounty hunters a lot on offense.
I'm doing this one.
Yeah.
This is the Omicron that I'm doing on my main. So I'm doing the Omicron that I'm doing on my main is going to be Zam, and the Omicron that's on my ult is going to be Qui-Gon. So I'm going to be able to see how they both are, because I can't have them both on the same account, but I can put the Qui-Gon on the one that's going to be most effective for him, and the Sam Wessel one on the account that's going to be most effective with that, and see how they are. I'm not doing it to make my better bounty hunter team super, though. I'm doing it to make my second bounty hunter team more viable.
Yeah. Mary J says, Ranger, will we ever have a chance to test with or against Omicrons? I feel this is a very big disadvantage. I have no idea if CG will ever allow that. I have no answer for you on that one.
All you have to do is just...
I'd love for you guys to, but yeah.
Just be on Twitch, day 1, round 1 of
watch this potato head, man.
There are going to be, I mean, there's usually like 20 to 30 people streaming during the offensive 24-hour period. I personally believe it's going to be a damn sight more than that with the new one. I really do. You'll get to see, because everybody's going to be showing off their shiny new Omicron.
That's right.
They will.
I'll have those two done by then. Maybe even, the amount of Omicrons, because I'm not in a rush to do, even though I'm going to get Dad Bod Boba Fett. He's a TW one. I'm not in a rush. I'd rather get my GAC in order before that. So yeah, Nick says, I eat poop and don't wipe my butt. Well, you should probably not eat poop, and you should wipe your hiney there, Nick. Just throwing that out there. I mean, we all have to eat poop sometimes in our life, but gotta wash that hiney. Gotta keep it clean. Use some you don't have to use toilet paper. You can use the baby wipes. Those are really nice. They keep your hiney clean.
Keep your tushy clean.
You gotta keep your hiney clean there, buddy, and don't eat poop unless you have to. Not judging, but but no, I'm really liking these Omicrons. So yeah, Nick says no. Well, Nick, that's a personal choice.
My Omicrons, every time I get a full Omicron, they will all Omicrons for me will be going on GAC characters. All of them. Absolutely every single one of them. I've got maybe 3 or 4 months to get the Executor. And then after I've got the Executor, if I'm not getting a new GL every 6 months, I am not going to last in Kaiba. It's as simple as that.
Well, it is.
I think I'm going to be fine and safe in the Kaiba League for at least the first 3, 4, maybe 5 months. But after 5 months worth of 10% promotions and 10%, and 10% relegations, the people that weren't in Kaiba initially, but have got like maybe 4 or 5 million GP, but they're sat on 4 GLs and an Executor.
Right.
They're going to come into Kaiba, and it doesn't matter that I've got 6 mil GP. I've only got 1 GL, and I'll only have the Executor. If someone is 1 mil GP less than me, but they've got 4 GLs and the Executor, my GP advantage ain't going to mean squat. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We got to play it out. And Mary J. I'm in love with Mary J. Just became a new member and is part of the VIP crowd. There you go. And Nick is just being a turd bucket. So let's just, you know what? I got to do it. Time for the ban hammer.
Do it.
Bye-bye.
Smash it down.
Listen, Nick, if you want to talk about drinking piss and eating crap and all that stuff, that's fine. But you do it
Could you
somewhere
do
else.
it somewhere?
Yeah,
do it somewhere else.
Do it somewhere else. Yeah, go find some people that like that kind of stuff, and then you can talk about it all you want. I mean, there's no king shaming here. There's no king shaming here.
No.
But we don't have much in the chat.
No, go to 4chan and find the kink you're looking for.
All right. So that's the content update. Those are the Omicrons. That's
Circle of Death.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I've been having some weird stuff going on
me.
tonight. No, we've been getting some strange stuff going on tonight. So just hang tight there, buddy. I keep getting like fluctuations. I mean, it's driving me absolutely bonkers, dude. All right, now it's back to normal. I don't understand what the hell's going on. All right, so we're good. Okay. We have tomorrow, just as an update now, we've got the developer Q&A. So that's going on tomorrow. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. I'll try to stream it, but I mean, Christ, I'll see what I can do. I got a busy day.
Hey, look, I'll come join you if you like, so that you can do the way that you used to do the Q&A.
Yeah, we can. I don't know. We have to see who the person's on.
Oh,
stuff.
actually,
Yeah.
What time's the Q&A at?
I don't know. Let's go see. Developer Q&A.
I'm gonna be in tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow I have to tear down everything.
So it's starting at 2 p.m. Pacific. So that's 5 Eastern.
5 perfect. Yeah, I'll be back for that.
Okay, I guess we can do that.
I'll be back for that. So I can do that, and then I will have to tear apart my PC. Because I'm moving on Friday.
Okay, so we'll do that. Perfect. All right, cool.
You're a wizard, Harry. Apparently, I sound like Hagrid. I do have a bit of a cold at the moment. I've got 1 blocked nostril. I have a slight tickle in my throat, but I feel fine. So, yay!
There we go. All right. So that'll be tomorrow. We'll see about doing the Q&A. I have to set everything up to do that. Ugh. It's a lot of work on my part.
Finity, do not make me come into the internet and kick your ass. Nev is not an Oz. He said Nev is an Aussie that lives in the US now.
Well, I mean,
kiss my ass, Finity.
That's some fighting words there, Finity. You should apologize. That's horrible things to say.
PK does not know who I am. You cannot tell him that I'm an Australian when I'm not.
That's
true.
I
sound bloody Australian? Yeah. Ranger, do I sound like a drunken Heinz?
No, you sound Japanese to me. So
no, I don't.
Yeah, konnichiwa. PK, new member, says I'll game with the gamers. Hell yeah, you will, PK. Welcome aboard, my friend. All right, so that there, we got the content update. We did the kits, developer Q&A. Let's get into it, Nev, before we get to these questions. I'm sure we'll get some questions. Yeah. Quick thoughts, new GA scene changes. I've been talking about it ad nauseum since it came out on Monday. I did a 2.5 hour stream on it. I've been on yesterday. I was talking about it yesterday on many, many channels on top of everything else. You know, I've spoken about this ad nauseum, but, you know, I just as a quick overview, I like the changes. I'm down with them. I'm totally down with them.
Yeah.
I dig it. I love everything I've seen so far. I think this is absolutely a direction I like for so many different reasons that we can get into probably when we get to the Q&A. But that's just my general thoughts. But, you know, general thoughts from you, Nev. You know, what do you think?
General thoughts from me. I'm loving this. It's one step closer to making GAC an esport as far as I'm concerned, which is where it should be. One progressive ladder, yes. Not lots of progressive ladders. There will be a champion. I mean, there won't be a champion because it never ends.
No,
it just keeps going and going and going and going. But there will be a best and there will be a worst. I mean, the worst aren't going to be like technically the worst. Eventually, it'll just be, you know, Carbonite Division 5 will be populated by auto deployers and DNSs. That's going to be it. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it's great. It's brilliant. 12 and 0s gone. Only the tippy top of the spear are going to be getting 12 and 0s. All these people, even myself, I've lost one round in the last 60 rounds. I can forget about that. Not going to happen. It is not going to happen.
My thing is, I'm not really worried about my record. You know, I never have, even though I usually go like 11-1 Nev, you know, in the GACs. As long as I stay in Kyber, get good crystals, that's really what I'm going to care about.
That's all I care about.
If you see me going 7-5, like, hey, man, I still get my crystal income. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? So
I am looking at 6-6. 6-6 is the minimum. Sure. As far as 6-6 is the minimum requirement. Okay. I'm going to say this to everybody. 6 out of 6 should be, set a goal. 6 out of 6 is your minimum. Obviously, that's 50. That's the 50th percentile. You're at the halfway point, and obviously only the bottom 10% is going to get relegated. So it's the 12 and it's the people that finish 12 and 0 and 12, 1 and 11, 2 and 10. They're the guys that are going to get relegated. So as long as you are finishing a month 6 and 6, you are 100% safe. So being average in Kyber pays. That's what I'm aiming for. So, you know, if you can go 2 and 1, 2 and 1, and then 2 and 1 in the first 3 weeks, you're sitting pretty because you're 6 and 3. Because I guarantee you, your last week, the last week is going to be nails. You know, but a lot of people are saying that maybe 12 and 0s in that first month because there's no rating set. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No. Calvin Awesome will go 3 and 0 in his first week. He'll go 6 and 0 in his second week. That will put him in either Division 1 Kyber or Division 2 Kyber. Who do you think he's going to play at the 7th round or at the 10th round? It's going to be somebody with 5 GLs that also went 6 and 0 or 9 and 0 that has the exact same win-loss ratio as him and has the exact same skill rating as him. And that's where the equalizing factor comes in. You know, the very top of Division 1 are going to be 9 mil, 9.5 mil plus going onwards. When they face someone weaker than them, that's their easy win. But other times they'll be playing people equal than them and they'll get the wins. But they won't be playing the same people over and over again. No. Every now and then, those people that are at the tip of the spear, like Loki, will be getting the gizzards. They'll be up against someone that's 7.8 million GP that has 3 GLs, the Executor, to Loki's 6 GLs and Executor, and they are only facing each other.
What the fuck with the internet?
Is it? I get to do it to you now.
Yeah, something weird's going on. I don't have a dongle.
Something wrong with your dong.
I don't have one, so that's negating the
people are going to be blaming my dongle.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's not my. I'm just going to put in chat. It's not my dongle. Honest.
It's not. It's not his dongle. My dongle. My dongle. Wherever I go, he's gonna go. My dongle. My dongle and me.
I will say.
I'm having some connectivity issues tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they're saying it's back now.
Okay,
I will say.
Sorry about that.
There have been some really stupid takes from people regarding these changes. You know, the most dumb takes have come from people that haven't even read the post.
Sure.
There's a guy that I had a conversation with earlier on that is that adamant that just aiming for 6 and 6.
No.
I tried to explain to him the math behind aiming.
I really
for
need
6
your
and 6,
nuts right
because
now,
it's
I
in the
can
middle.
tell you.
He's like, yeah, you could get. I'm like, no, it's mathematically impossible to be relegated with the 10% if you finish in the middle of the league. And it's like, yeah, but then they'll move the goalposts, they'll make it 20% relegation. And I'm like, no, maths is still on my side. If you finish in the middle at the 50% mark, you won't be. And they're like, oh yeah, but then they'll reduce the size of Kaiba so that it's harder. I'm like, okay, so it's smaller and the bottom 20% gets relegated. So how does aiming for the middle still get you relegated? He actually said that what if half of the people in the league finished 0-12 and the other half finished 12-0? And I said, what you just said is mathematically impossible.
Yeah, I can what if too. I mean, what if Godzilla came in and killed everybody in Sacramento? I mean, what do we do then? You know, I mean, these are kind of the things that we have to talk about when we're dealing with this kind of questions and nonsense. So, I mean, what if the Earth blew up tomorrow? Then we're really not going to be worried about it, you know? So
I wouldn't get... if the world blew up tomorrow, there better be Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes in heaven.
Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, they're in the or whatever ethereal afterlife plane you move from. We leave this corporeal form and go somewhere else, whether it be heaven, hell, karma, whatever. Wherever
I won't be going anywhere. I'm an atheist, so whatever I end up is where. I mean, I'll just be like, oh, so this is the answer. I didn't believe it, but okay.
So it'd be like South Park. So who got it right? The Mormons.
Yeah,
they got it right.
Sorry, it was the Mormons.
Sorry, it was the Mormons that got it right.
God. Dumb. Oh, God. South Park, man, they are brutal, man. They don't care about anything.
Yes.
They'll burn everyone.
No. Yes, but the one of the reasons why I've spoke about this before, that South Park are brutal when it comes to roasting. But have you ever noticed that when it comes to roasting the Mormons, they roast them for being too nice?
I know.
They don't roast them for being horrible or nasty or evil.
Even in that one episode where I think,
nice.
when Stan made friends with that one Mormon family and, you know, was being judgmental and stuff. And then the guy's like, yeah, man, it's just something we believe in. And it's cool that I got a cool family and stuff. You're a dick. And it's like, yeah, you're a dick, Stan.
Yeah, you are a dick, Stan.
All right.
We play board games and do this. And it's like, what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Horrible people. Jesus. Oh my God, South Park.
So yeah, I think it's going to be. I do. I think GAC. It's the shakeup that.
Did I just lose connection again?
I wasn't expecting it. I mean, this blew me out the water.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm still going.
Okay. I'm just watching like a hawk
yeah,
now.
I
YouTube
think...
was squirrely earlier, but now I'm looking at it. I think it might be something going on with OBS or something. I don't know. It's something really funky is going on, but we're still powering through. We're still rocking and rolling. So let's get to the questions because I'm sure we'll answer a lot of this stuff as we get to the questions. So let's do it. Who are we starting first? Keyboard, Dragon of Destruction keyboard at the planet either. She's a good Scottish lass from the Highlands. She says, question, are you willing out on Darth Talon? Only if I make enough for the Ranger Loves Coffee and Taco Fund through PayPal, which it's not in the description, but I do it during the lunch stream. So you can go to the lunch stream and someone wants to link it, they can. But if I do get enough to well out on all these characters and get Star Killer, which is why I'm calling the Freeze My Nipples for Star Killer and get Coffee and Taco Foundation, and then I will go for it. If not, then I'll eventually do what I can with what I got and do the best I can. But only if I
really need your nuts.
Dr. Feelgood says that Moss needs your nuts right now. I appreciate that. Yeah, I missed some of the other ones earlier because we're having a little technical difficulties. Let's go. Next question. That was from the lovely keyboard. Buzzsaw says, question, based on the Omicron info we have in the game, would you jump on the Qui-Gon Jinn train or still hoard for Dad Bud Boba Fett? No, I'm all in on the Qui-Gon
It's like
Jinn.
every time I jump on it,
Thank you, XO. Yes. Thank you for the McVenom thing. Oh boy, they're
I wish there was a way to put like us
No.
on top of each other.
Oh boy, yep. The McVenom ones are coming in hot and heavy off the presses. Here we go, folks. Let's
How
go.
do I bend over?
XO. Oh god, he's playing all the greatest hits. Hang on to your hold on, everybody. We're getting the sound biddies from XO. Oh my god. Qui-Gon Jinn, I think it's an Omicron worth putting on. What do you think there, Nev?
Say that again, mate.
The Omicron for Qui-Gon, I think that's worth putting on for you go working on Dad Bod, Boba Fett, Scion,
absolutely.
I mean, Jango's.
Because GAC is now the pinnacle of the game, that's where all of the crystals are going to be won and earned. I think when it comes to Omicrons, people will be going all in on characters that have the GAC Omicrons. It's just the way it's going to be.
I agree.
It's inevitable.
Inevitable.
It's
all right.
inevitable.
But yes, I'm on that bandwagon bus. I will be putting it on.
Never
for
gonna
GSC.
give you up. Never gonna let
Never
you
let you
down.
down.
Never gonna tell a lie. Desert you.
All right. Dr. Feelgood just rickrolled me, so that was nice. All right. Let's see. Next question. Bus. We did that one. Cowboy 1. What's going on, buddy? He says, question. When will Starkiller requirements hit shipments? Probably.
When I only had one baby,
boy.
he said the next time it'd be just a tip, and he lied. And we ended up with it. We ended up with 2 babies.
We're getting the Grandeisms now. We had the
Oh, you're getting the Grandes
We're getting
now.
the Grande, the 2 baby one. Yeah. So there we go. So we'll get Starkiller's kit right before the event launches. So
yeah, it's actually that I actually think that we're going to get the Starkiller one a
few days before. Maybe.
No. It's the day. It's literally. I think it's the same day. It's the.
Hold on.
Here's the thing. It's the day after GAC Join comes up, but I think the event starts before the lock-in, which is the following day. So I think that anybody that crackened out on the 4 Legends will be able to get Starkiller before the GAC lock-in. If the event goes live before 4 p.m. our time on the on that Monday, then yeah, it's going to happen. People will be going into I say people. A handful of the tip of the spear will be going into GAC with Starkiller and 4 Relic Legends. And
there you go.
They probably ain't going to be the kind of people you want to meet.
Well,
you're going to open up round 1. You're going to see your opponent, and you're going to go, oh crap!
Oh my god, they've got
oh
Starkiller.
Crap!
Oh my god, they've got Starkiller.
Yeah. Well, the thing you got to remember is week 1 of Division 1 of Khyber is really gonna suck for all of the low GP people.
Not
because
this guy.
Their skill. You're what, 7.8?
You damn right.
You could still face a 9 mil GP account.
I hope I do. Bring it.
Because your win-loss ratio is 0. Your skill rating is non-existent. It's the same as everybody else in Division 1. It is potluck.
You're right, Nav. The Illuminati would do that to me because what they do. It
is 100% potluck in week 1 of depending on what division you're. It's potluck for whatever division you are in. 100% pure blind luck. You might get lucky and you might get one of the auto deploys or 2 of the auto deploys, but you might really, really crap out and you might face 3 people that absolutely are going to throttle you, and it's not going to make any difference until that first week. Once
I want to face Meow Meow. I want to face Meow Meow. I want it.
Yeah,
I want. Meow Meow.
I would love to face some.
Watch me and you face each other, and then it'll be horrible.
No. That won't happen because you will start in Division 1, and I am going to start in Division 4. I was going to make a push.
6 million GP.
Yeah. Which means I start. I'm under 6.1, so I will start in Division 4. That's where I'll be seeded. If I get promoted, if I go 3-0. Then I'll go to 3. If I go 3-0 again, then I'll go to 2. If I go 3-0 again, then I'll go to Division 1. But that's not going to happen because purely because of the reason that week 1 is going to be so potluck. I have stopped fluffing my account because I was thinking,
Stop
you know
fluffing.
what, I'd like.
Stop it.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, starting in Division 3 gives me the best chance of survival. And then about 6 hours ago, it hit me. Hang on a minute. I could, if I start in Division 3, I could get 3 people that are at the higher end of Division 3, as opposed to starting in Division 4 and getting people much, much closer to me. So I'm no longer pushing for Division. I don't want to be 6.127 million. I don't want to get seeded in Division 3. I would rather get seeded in Division 4. I've got a better chance of going 3-0 in Division 4 than Division 3. So, yeah.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah. All right, so I put the PayPal if you want to the Ranger Freezes' nipple fund for the Star Killer event. I'll put that in there. So there you guys go. Someone said, put that in there. I don't see it in the thing. I'm like, all right, there it is. There you go. There's the PayPal link. All right, next question. Let's go. We got a lot of questions tonight, Nev. So, what starts with an H and has an hot tub in it? Well, that would be me, not with the hot water. It'll be cold, frigid water if we get the Star Killer fund up to where I can well on a Star Killer. Now, if you want to see a regular hot tub stream, we got my boy Nev over there who likes to sit in the jacuzzi. And
the hot tub streams will return this winter.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll be in my studio. I will have my studio set up. I will be back in my hot tub on my private beach, flown to from my private helicopter, and I will sit there with my cocktail in my hot tub with my bubbling water, shirt off, basking in the moonlight of my private beach in my hot tub. It will be happening. It's going to be so nice to get back in my hot tub, mate.
All right, Stonewall says, question, please leak the Chief Chirpa Omicron since I know you love leaks. Blah, ha, 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 lol, laugh my ass off. Here's a leak for you. Chief Chirpa and the Ewoks will be better. That's my hot take.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
I imagine there are a handful of people out there that have Relic 7 Ewoks that will be applying the Omicron to him, not Qui-Gon.
Not me. I'd rather stab myself. I'd rather murder myself with chess. As a side note, before we continue on, I do have to have a moment of silence because it was announced on the lunch stream today that my friend, the GAC Whisperer Thane, is hanging it up. He's no longer playing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. He has taking a break for now. Yeah, Thane is no longer playing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So
is he giving his account to Kate?
Hell no.
Isn't that what everyone's?
No.
Everyone should just
apparently. Yeah, I guess that's the cool thing to do is to give your account to Kate.
The cool thing to do, give your account to Kate.
No, in case he just changes his mind. He wants to have in case like maybe he comes back in a couple months or something. You never know, right? So he doesn't want to give it to anybody, and yes, ma'am, y'all dingo Thane. I know. You're breaking my heart, Anakin. But it happened. So another one bites the dust. There, moment of silence for Dingo Thane, the fourth Okage, Thane Kyrell.
Pour some out for Thane.
I'll
had
drink
more
one for
people
Thane.
come out of retirement. We have had more people come out of retirement.
Yeah, Clash is thinking about it
than
hard.
Go in.
Yeah. All right. Ghost Strikes this question. Any room of CG may be working on Conquest, making it less grindy. Oh boy.
No.
No, get the hell out of here. Ronan Zai question. Now that Darth Talon has been added to the game, do you think that opens the door for midriff Padme? Nope. Darth Talon was a sexy loner. Midriff Padme gave birth to Leia and Luke. They will not show her midriff. Never say never. Who ever thought we'd get these 4 characters in the game? These marquees, or the 3 that have been announced in Starkiller. So we'll see what the 4th one is, which I can neither confirm or deny. God damn it.
She could do a rework on her image though.
They could.
Her actual character, in game. It does need a rework. It looks dated.
Yeah.
It does look dated. So maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. If they reworked her look.
All right. Next question. But still, do you think it's a good practice to have Omicrons for new characters? There's a part of me that it only being for refreshing characters gives CJ a reason to tweak relevant characters. No, I think if you're going to have teams if you're going to have these new characters and they all have Omicrons that work in different places, just get them on when they come into the game so you don't have to wait. And then you can still go back and like they've listed out the 10 and things of that nature. So I'm okay with it. I don't have any problem with them new characters coming in. And as long as they're still working on the old characters, I'm cool with it. I don't know how you feel with them. Like they're doing both, so they're walking and chewing bubble gum. So why not? No, speechless. Okay. Oh, here's a nice one here, Nev. Nathan Isha's question: what does the Swedish chef think of Talon? Horny birdish and in the red and the dark and sitting, horning in the boobins, oh, hello, the Darth Talon. On the touching the boobin. Oh, the more on the lightsaber cutting me in. Oh no. Bark, bark, bark. There you go. Nathan H. question: if my Qui-Gon Jinn is only gear 11, would it be better for me to use him with an Omicron or Relic Bastila as a leader? You go with the old Qui-Gon Jinn. I mean, Bastila still works fine. I still use her if I see SLKR. I mean, she's going into my Jedi loot counter, of course. But, even if you have a gear 11 Qui-Gon and you got higher Relic Jedi you can put around him, put that Qui-Gon Jinn and GAC in that leadership spot, Nev. I think you'll have happy times.
Yeah. However, if you don't, which is my case on my main account, then that's why I'm going with Zam. And the next time I have enough for an Omicron, that will give me sufficient enough time to work on the gear of my Qui-Gon Jinn, because my Qui-Gon Jinn may be 7 stars, but it's gear 6. And I'm not going to get him to 11. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get him to 11 before the start of GAC because I'm hoarding gear for Mara. I'm hoarding gear for Mara.
That character has not been confirmed or denied.
I know she hasn't been confirmed or denied, but I do not want to be holding my dick in the wind if she drops and I do not have the ability to take her to gear 11 immediately. And let's not forget, I have signed a deal with RNG's nemesis, the RNG Devil. I have signed my soul away to get 330s on a Swevens roll when she drops.
Well, that's not this guy,
sacrificed a goat, prayed to RNG's and signed a deal with the Devil to get 330 so that I can take her from gear 11 to 12 to 30 and then dump all my relics on her.
All right, Cowboy 1 question. So what's the best way to mod Qui-Gon Jinn? Oh, I don't know. How about some speed? How about some speed? Speed set with lots of speed might be your best bet.
Speed set with lots of speed.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah, just because he goes faster and he gets all that offense from it, and then you can go beat the crap out of somebody. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Unless you have crazy offense mods with crazy secondary speeds, and you can do that route too. But I like me some speed.
Yeah, I mean, you could always go for a speed set with offense primaries.
Sure, whatever you can get your creepy paws
whatever
on.
You can get your grubby little mitts on.
Yeah, I'm down with it. All right, Chef D says, question: do you think that a Gear 12 Qui-Gon would be worth it in GAC? You're damn right it is. I still use Gear 12 Sith Triumphant beating Relic 5-7 Padme teams and stuff. Are you kidding me? It's the team and the dynamic and how you have them set up is what matters. Especially if you got the mods. Mods are really where it's at, right? But I use my Sith Triumphant all the time to take out those teams. Like, oh, Nav, look, Relic 5-7 Geos. Let me just put in my tray there.
Oh, let's just put in my tray here.
And then
and it's gone.
And we win. Yeah.
And it's gone.
It's gone.
And it's yeah.
And our Wilson, what's your thoughts on who should be on a Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron team? It depends. I haven't really given it that much thought. I'm thinking Cam and Ayla, some characters like
Shaq
that.
T.
Yeah, maybe Shaq T, because I'll use Gas 501st on defense and, have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun.
You're gonna have me some fun.
Hell, even I'll put Bears on there. Have Bears hitting like a goddamn tractor trailer. So we'll go with that team. Stonewall question: do you think that the Arena GAC crystal changes make the game better than ever before, because everyone that wasn't in a shard chat will feel like they are in a shard chat now? I like the changes. Like, only the top, like, if you look at crystal payouts for those certain amount of players that were in that top 0.01% that got the 500 to, those 1 to 10 rewards, and I mean the 1 to 5 or the 6 to 10, those 250 and up crystals. And I'm one of those guys. I got first in Arena every day. I get, first in Arena, first in Fleet. I get my crystals from those every day. And I dig the change, man. And I'm in a really good shard that's very accepting. We're not a mafia where we don't allow anybody in. We ask if they don't want to play by the rules. We're like, okay. We said, hey, we'd be inclusive, but you don't want to, so get hosed. But, it gets rid of that. I think that the vast majority of players, it's interesting, Nev, I went and looked at the comments in AP Gains, he did a video on it. And I was looking at, because he's got those lower to mid-tier players. Vast majority of them really like the change, because they're not even sniffing, those crystals. Now, for some of the top players at those levels that do get the 500, because they welled out and got like the GL and stuff like that to have that advantage, yeah, they're going to take a little bit of a hit. But for the vast majority, I'm like, I'll get way more crystals now, because I wasn't even sniffing top 150 in Squad Arena, because I just couldn't keep up or compete, as a free-to-play or a mini Dolphin. So it's interesting to get those perspectives, Nev.
Yeah, anybody that's seeded in Kyber and Erodium that hold onto their places in those divisions are making out like gangbusters, especially if you weren't finishing in the top 10. Especially if you weren't finishing in the top 50. I mean, because finishing top 50, I mean, I'm a regular top 50 finisher, and sometimes I creep into the top 20, top 10. It's only 150 crystals from 50 to 20.
Right.
150 a day. And that is a grind. That's 5 battles every single bloody day just to get 150 crystals. I won't need to spend any of that time or waste any of that effort whatsoever. I just need to concentrate on GC now, and I will automatically get more crystals than I was getting in Squad Arena.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, and to be fair, yes, the people that are Erodium and below, that finish top 5 all the time, you are probably getting you're going to feel screwed over, because you've pushed hard, you've got 3.5 million, you've got 2 GLs, right, so that you can alternate and get. Look on the bright side, you're at 3.5 and you've got 2 GLs.
You're going to be winning some GAC battles, let me put it to you.
You are going to shoot through the lower divisions, because you are going to match up with people. Sure, they're going to have 1, maybe 2 million more GP than you, but if you're sat on 2 GLs and they're sat on none or 1, all you have to do is put your 2 GLs at the front and save everything else for offense.
Zone, yeah.
And so from a strategic point of view, yes.
From a certain point of view, yeah.
From a certain point of view, you ask, but just put a couple months solid work, a couple of months solid working. You are the people likely to get the 12 and O's, and get instant promotion at the end of the season and be in that top 10%. Just be aware. Just keep doing what you were doing before at that low GP. Right, you've got 2 GLs. Go for your next. Go for your third. And when you've got him, go for your fourth. When you've got your fourth, go for your fifth. Just keep. It is all about the GLs from a strategic and tactical point of view. As GAC progresses month after month, year after year, it is all about going for the GLs now. 6 months from now, there'll be people that were 4 million GP. In the third league with 4 GLs that will be in the same division as me, and I might meet them, and I might have a bunch of relic squads better than them and better mods, but they will have 4 GLs, and it doesn't matter what I've got. If I've only got 1 GL, I ain't beating them. I'm just not going to beat them, because they'll put 2 in the top territory, 2 in the bottom territory, and I'll be screwed. I might get through 2 territories. So, it's going to be interesting. 12 months down the line, GAC is going to be so much more interesting. It really, really is. But we need to get there first. People need to give this time.
Let's play it out, yeah.
People need to let this play out.
All right, Maximus242 welcomes his question. Is anyone else worried that GAC on top of the grindy Conquest is going to be too much time in the game? For Conquest, there's always the time sink, so that's the separate thing. But GAC is a proven fact with this new GAC format. You will spend significantly less time in the game. So just to break it down math-wise, and someone did this in the stream yesterday, and I thought it was brilliant. All right, so think about this mathematically, and I'm getting some lag here.
Math time.
All right, we're going to do some math time. So, if I have to do, let's say, typically 3 to 5 battles on both fleet and arena each day. Okay, let's say we'll keep fleet separate. Usually I have to do about 5 battles in my arena to get number 1 every day. They usually last about 4 to 5 minutes, right? Because it's the GMK, right? So that's 25 minutes a day. Times every day I have to do this to keep the 500 crystals that I've got coming in every day. And I rotate 1 and 2, but we'll say 500 crystals, right? That's 30 days times 25. You do the math. That's a lot of minutes in the game that I'm playing just in Squad Arena. And I'm one of the guys that get number 1. I have to do some climbs. Some days
you got to wait for the refresh time.
And you have to wait for the refresh time. I'm being fair. I'm just not counting that, but that's a part of it, right? So in GAC, I have to spend 12 days total, just the day itself. And of that day, of those 12 days, I've got to spend 1 hour on defense and 1 hour on offense at most. And the rest of the days, I'm still getting crystals and rewards and stuff. So I think that kind of answers the question about the time sink. This significantly reduces the amount of time I have to spend in the game. You know, even on the weeks that we don't have GAC, I'm still getting rewards, right? I just log in and I get rewards for whatever division league I'm in. And when I'm doing it, and I could, you know, that's if my opponent even attacks. Let's say I get an auto deploy and I just have to do 1 battle. This is not like the previous GAC where the Kyburn, you know, you had to get promoted and stuff.
You had to get banners in order to achieve the higher prize.
I just have to do 1 battle, win, and I'm done. You just have to
win now.
Yeah, now you just win. You know, maybe some of the other stats come into play, but it's like, you know, if that is, maybe I'll take it a little bit seriously, but I don't have to spend that much time engaging in it and stuff. So, yeah, you're significantly spending less time in the game with this GAC format. Yeah, you got to think a little bit about it, but I mean, you've got the flexibility, unlike with the payout time where I have a specific window that I can do my climb every day, right? And I have to do a bunch of battles at that time. Here, I got 24 hours for defense, and I got 24 hours for offense. I can go to bed, think about it, wake up, put my defense down, wait. Then whenever I want to attack, I can go to attack whenever I want, and it doesn't really matter. If I attack and win, great. If I don't, hey. And one way or the other, I'm getting a reward of crystals. So I think that answers the time question pretty on the nose. So, Maximus, why can't CG do us a solid and make these changes, but keep crystals, or at least some crystals in arena? Because
CG has wanted to get rid of crystals from Squad Arena for years.
Yeah. There's a thing that they look at the economy of the game, and who knows, maybe they do go back to adding some crystals back to arena. I know in the early stages before you get to GAC, that will be a thing now that they talked about with gear and the rewards and everything. But yeah, if they want to move it to there, you'll still have fleet, and doing fleet, you get your crystals from that. But yeah, so I mean, I just don't see any negatives to this. You know, I mean, I just don't. So, and I'm glad to get rid of Squad Arena. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I can use it as a sandbox if I want to. You know, so yeah. Bye. XO question: why are Xeris and End All Be All's teams so easy to beat in TW rolling on the floor? Okay, I don't know. It's TW. Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
George Flesher question: would you guys like to see a replay match mode to see how your GA teams did on defense? Click through turn by turn and watch it play out on auto. Yes, but I don't think CG even has close to the server capacity to do something like that.
Yeah, it was something. It was something that was asked for long, but before it even became GAC, it was something that we were asking back when it was just GA, before they even brought in GAC. It's like, because there was a lot of cheating back when it was just Grand Arena, and people were like, well, if we could see a replay, we could know if our opponent is cheating against us. And, you know, we're just using Cup, we could see them cheating, you know? Because there was
How did your cup beat my Ray, you son of a...
And the reason why we asked for replays was because back when it was just GA, there was no history on SWGOH.gg.
Right.
And that's why we were asking for replays, because people would feel that someone had cheated against them, but there was no way for us to know how our opponent, what our opponent used against us in order to, get the victory. So that's why it was asked way, way, way back. That was over 2 years ago.
I agree. Let's see here. Keegan, what's up? My home slide, saw you in there. I haven't had a chance to say hi to everybody, but if you ask a question, I'm saying hi to you. Nathan H says, question, does CG ever take into account that the light side characters overall are significantly stronger than the dark side? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think I've ever asked them that.
No.
Nah, not really worried about it because, characters are characters and tunes are tunes, and I use them whether... Now, being the dark side, master that I am, Nav, I want to see more evil in the game. That's just my preference, but...
Nothing wrong with evil in the game.
No, in the game. Yeah.
In the game.
PK question, where do you think Starkiller's power level lands? Revens, Jedi, Luke, Gas? I can't answer this. What do you think, Nev?
I think he's probably going to be somewhere between Revan and JKL. I think he'll be somewhere between Revan and JKL. Not quite as OP as JKL, because obviously the requirements for him were quite heavy.
Yeah.
But when you look at what the requirements were for Revan, you needed 5 characters, and they only needed to be you only needed a couple of them to be gear 12, didn't you? So yeah, I reckon somewhere between there, because it's 4 characters at Relic 5 in order to go for Star Killer. So they have to make the investment in getting the character worthwhile. So it won't be quite JKL, because then a lot of people will be like, hang on a minute, I had to do like double-digit players to Relic 3 for JKL, and you've just made a character that only requires 4 Relic 5s, and so that's why it would be under JKL but above JKL.
All right, Feed Zeke says, question, the Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron doesn't work if the opposition has a GL, or does that statement only apply to your team? That only applies to your team. If you go in there with a GL, you don't get the bonus. Interceptor 33 question, when is the unlock? I'm really late, sorry. When is the unlock for Star Killer? The 15th is when that comes out, the 13th?
Let's just bring up the...
It's the 15th, yeah, so... Yeah, that's when the unlock will be. If that's what you're referring to, Interceptor. Nathan H. question, could we see more Ranger GAC on YouTube? The YouTube audience seems to always be bigger than the Twitch audience. Oh, we get some pretty good Twitch audiences. I don't know. We don't really do anything SWGOH related on Twitch. I got to kind of keep Twitch healthy. Maybe we'll make the weekend YouTube stream GAC. Jedi Academy into, we'll do GAC YouTube, like, Saturday night GAC with Ranger or something like that. So we'll look at it. I'll take that into consideration. PK question, if we were to hypothetically, of course, does an Omicron on any of the Legends or Zeta just out as... PK, if we were to hypothetically, of course, does an Omicron on any of the Legends or Zetas just out at you as a must-have? Okay, I'm not quite sure what you say, PK. Can you reword your question? I'm not understanding what you're saying. If you were to hypothetically, of course, does an Omicron on any of the Legends or Zetas just out at you as a must-have? I think I understand what you're saying here, PK. Is it a must-have, if you will, on these characters, hypothetically? I look at it this way. When I do a character, I'm all in like Flynn. Like, I do all the relics, the Zetas, the mods. I get that character because I've recognized that character has value that I'm going to use. So whether it's... Now, Omicron's a little bit different. Omicrons, we gotta see which ones they are. Looking at Qui-Gon, it's pretty... We don't really need to debate this one. This one's when you pretty much want if you have it, because it is gross, right? Rose, on the other hand, it's good, but I don't know if you definitely need it. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to wait. But But if you mean like Darth Talon, Darth Talon is a gross Omicron. That's one that you should probably want to get if you're going to well on a character like Darth Talon. She's a GAC character, and it makes the Triumvirate that much better. Absolutely. So
I'm going to add one caveat to all of this. Which one should we put it on? Right? If you are in possession of a C, right, so all of you people out there that are in possession of a C, you are currently in possession of a relic Krennic. Krennic's Omicron has not dropped yet. Might want to wait and see. Sure, you might have JMK, which means you've got the Qui-Gon and you're looking at the Omicron thinking, oh my God, I just want to put it on him now. Just wait. Because knowing how sadistic and how evil some people can be, they might be like, right, let's make Qui-Gon so good that everyone dumps their Omicron on him. And then the big joke will be, we'll do Krennic and it'll be exactly the same, but for Empire, but a little bit faster or a little bit more offense. And it'll be like, here's something for all of your trash Empire. Put Krennic under Empire. The Death Trooper and Magma Trooper and Snow Trooper. You know, can you imagine what Snow Trooper and Magma Trooper with their AoEs, what they would be like under a Krennic with an Omicron like Qui-Gon Jinn? Take their offense to like 20,000 or something. Yeah.
Psycho Jones question. I just got here. Sorry if this is a repeat. Finnick is on same note as B2 Extinction Bomber. Nev, care to speculate if that lends some credibility to the Ravager leak? Oh, for Christ's sakes. Yes, here you go. I can't talk about this, but Nev, go for it.
Oh, as it what leak?
The one leak that says that Ravager's coming to the game.
It's pure speculation. It's pure speculation. It really, really is. Here's the thing. Prior to the Bad Batch being farmable, CG had got into this really great habit of putting new characters on nodes that already had some shard farmable on it. Yes. And they got into this really great habit of making double shard nodes. They kind of had a pause when they were doing the Bad Batch. Some of the Bad Batch just had nodes all to themselves, which I thought was a little bit crappy. And then they did Wrecker, which was the same node as Rika. So they did that. And now with Fennec Shan, I think that what they're doing is they're simply looking, that's not something that really, really gets farmed. Let's put Fennec Shan on, let's create another double node so that people feel they're getting twice the value from farming that node, because the gear on that node is trash. But, Fennec and a ship, great. Wrecker and a ship, great. Gideon and a ship, there are lots of characters that come with ships that you would not normally farm.
Rika.
So take advantage of it.
All right. Here's a good one from Nathan Ace. Question: is it worth slowing my Executor farm to relic Qui-Gon Jinn? No. Absolutely not. Executor's a whole different level than Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon Omicron is great in GAC, but Executor in all phases of the game is nasty. Whether it's TW, GAC, good God in heaven, get that goddamn Executor done. You stay on target, young man.
For GAC, you've got to be going for the Executor. If you're an account like me with 1 GL, I'm going for my Executor first, then I'm going for my next GL.
That's right, you are.
I'm going for Sith. I'm going for C. As soon as I've got the Executor, I'm going straight for my second GL, and I'm not going to stop once I've done that. I wasn't someone that particularly liked going for GLs, but if I want to stay in Kyber, it's going to have to happen, because Kyber's life, and life is Kyber.
Life is Kyber. You gotta say it the right way. You gotta say it with passion. Conviction. You can't be going to the club, Nev, and be going, hi, I'm Kyber. It doesn't work with the ladies. You gotta be like, look, girl, I'm Kyber. I've always been Kyber. I will continue to be Kyber. Let's go back to my place. All right. Kimpachi, my good friend from the Bleach world, says, or as I like to say, blech. Would you run a 4-star cam under Qui-Gon for the bonuses or somewhere else? He's the only place I would run.
He's the only place that's going to work.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the
that's
only
where
place
you get some bonies. Yep.
It's the only place he's going to be viable.
Let's see. Next question. Nathan H. Question: with the scoring based solely on offense, is it to our advantage to go offense heavy? No. You still play GAC the way you would normally do GAC.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're just not taking, because of the feats removed, you're not thinking, I need to keep this character for offense to win this match.
Not even that. Just,
you don't.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be an efficiency fighter, go for it. I mean, I'm still playing GAC the same. I want to win, so my strategy is not changing. It's still GAC, right? Now, the scoring's changed. I don't get any bonuses for defense, but I still want to hold my opponent up. I want to make their life miserable, and I still want to go in there and full clear their monkey ass. So that's...
Here's the thing, right? And it's important that you remember this, all right? It's important that everybody remembers this. Matchmaking is going to be done based on your win-loss ratio and your skill rating, okay? If you win and get a full clear, as opposed to someone who gets a win and doesn't get a full clear, your skill rating is going to be better if you get a win and a full clear than if you win and don't get a full clear. So if you want to play the best, if you want to get to the top of the ladder, you want to be winning and full clearing. However, if you're happy just getting the rewards and staying middle of the road, you could manipulate your own skill rating by just getting a win. But that's risky, because if you don't get, if you're fighting your opponent and they haven't attacked and you've got an hour left and you're thinking, I'll just take out these 2 territories, that's more than enough, that'll keep my skill rating manipulate, and they full clear you just lost a battle, and that will really hurt your rating. If your opponent goes and it doesn't look like they full cleared you, then by all means. But why would you want to do that? The lower your skill rating, the lower down the table you're going to be. So if it's me, in my opinion, because you're not going to win all the time, you're going to face a lot more tougher battles. Get the wins with the full clears as frequently and as often as you can. Don't ever not go for a full clear if you can get one.
Yep. Let's see. Kwai John Jin question: does anyone know how the daily comes through? Just the same like in your inbox? Because if you miss login a day, if there's I don't know for sure on that. Like the login reward for GAC, I think it's like once you log in, like the refresh, it'll give you the rewards, right? For
more than like, yeah, I think it.
And it'll stay in your inbox for about 30 days or something like that. It'll stay in there for a bit, but eventually it'll go away.
Yeah, that GAC stuff's going to be an inbox thing. It's not going to be something you have to click on. It'll be as soon as you boot in.
You get a message, yeah.
These are your daily GAC reward. Boom, there you go.
There you go. Wolfman question: hypothetically, if Sidious Omicron for GAC would Darth Talon make him even better? Hypothetically, I have no idea. Let's wait till we got
this.
Yeah, let's wait till we see it.
Dooku Django team with Sidious and an Omicron.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that could be nasty.
Well, XO says if we get matched, he's putting 6 geos on defense. Well, that's an easy win for me. Thanks, XO. PK says question: I was joking about not whaling. I'm whaling. Which of the 3 do you focus first? Assuming you had all 3 of these: smugglers, Sith, rebel fighters. It's not Darth. So let me put it this way: if I was to put these in order, I'd go rebel fighter, because even though the Omicron's for TB, Kyle Katarn in the Momo team is absolutely gross. So you really don't even need to worry about his Omicron. But if I would say just care to work on first, I'd probably do Kyle. But just for GAC purposes, how do you argue with Talon? I mean, I don't know how you argue with Talon. She's absolutely a monster in GAC. Dash, you could do the prepare team, but I just think if you look at the characters I would go with, if you're talking just for GAC and you're going to well out, I really like Kyle Katarn. That Momo team is something else with him in there. It is absolutely gross. Then I'd say probably Talon. Then I'd go Dash Rendaris, or Cash Rendaris, some people like to call him. Trey says, I love the stream. Just started listening to this past month, and big time H-Town Ghost Rose. Hey, Trey, what's going on? Hola, como está from H-Town, my old stomping grounds. Katy, Texas. Hey, leave Pearland in the hizzy. Clear Lake. I've lived in a few places. Pearland in Texas. We moved around a lot. But indeed. Glad to see you here, Trey. Let's see here. Let me get the questions up. My thing's fighting me, Nev. It's fighting me, Nev. I'm fighting, Nev. Let's see here. All right. Is there any other question? No, we actually got caught up to all the questions, Nev. Well, son of a bitch.
Some bitch.
We gonna get dude on them questions there, boy. I tell you, that's pretty nice. Let me check to see the Ranger Hooker and Blow Foundation Fund. Oh, nope. Nothing there. Looks like Starkiller's not in the horizon for this guy right here, Nev. Which is fine. I'll bring up my accounts just so we can play around in the game for a little bit while we go a little bit longer and stuff. Just to show you guys what I am working on. Old Ranger J 1999's account here, boy. Yeah, let me just tell you right there, boy. I have to work on Gideon's mods. I got Vader done. His mods are squared away. I'll do some more slicing, but he is ready to go. I just got to get his goddamn ultimate done, but he'll be ready to go. Need a couple furnaces, so a few more furnaces to finish up Shore and Storm. They're going to be going on the team when Royal Guard. I got to start slicing him, but I got to get these mods sliced on Gideon. I got this mod the other day, and that was the one that I hit 25 speed on that we both orgasmed on there, Nev. I'm almost cried.
Oh, yeah.
I cried.
That major broner on that.
I cried.
Major
boy, did I cry. So, so yeah, definitely get that squared away, and then I'm gonna get the 3 tanks, and then it's all in on I'm farming Fennec, I'm farming Omega, but I'm gonna start working on, even with crystals, I'm gonna start working on the characters for the Starkiller will be my next one, and then after Starkiller I'm gonna go for C. So there you go. Michael Burton, you didn't follow the correct format. You gotta put question for your actual questions. David, Michael, come on, gosh. So would you like CG to hide the opponent's score until the end of the round? No. Because I don't care. I am spending money, though. I can't help myself, eat Zeke. Chris Paul says, question, are the teams needed to be set in GC tied to division skill rather than GP now? Yes. So you'll start off, so the way it's going to work in GAC, Chris, is that your initial placement will be based off, if I understand this correctly, Nev, GP, yeah. Then after initial that, seeding. Just initial seeding, and then after that, it's your win-loss rate. You go up and down, and then you'll transfer and all that other stuff. So yeah. So we're gonna get Vader done, and then we'll get the full team done that I'm gonna run. It's gonna be an offshoot of the team I use in the Speed GAC Nav. So it'll be really nasty. It's gonna be quite gross. And then we're gonna get the other
nasty. Nasty girl.
I'm gonna be so nasty. Hey, Shadowville. Speaking of H-Town, another H-Town homie. My boy Shadowville, long time viewer. Shadowville in the hizzy, deep in the heart of Texas. So yeah. All right, we'll give a couple more minutes for questions. If you guys have any other questions, comments, things you want us to speculate on, but we'll end the stream here. And so there you go. First hand Time Wing says, hello there, Master. Good, Fifth Hand. I feel your anger. It makes you stronger. Gives you focus. Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Exo says, questions. What's up with the 2 calendars chicanery? Well, there's 2 calendars. If you want to get the Sith Bomber, go get it. If you want to be like me and you're sick of getting caught up with having buttloads of all the other stuff and no Cheddar comlinks, I'm getting the Cheddar comlinks there, Nev. I decided that Cheddar comlinks was more important to me.
Well, I mean, I already had the bomber. Anyway,
I got the bomber, so yeah, but I still need the guy. Even if that wasn't the case, I'd still get those goddamn Cheddar comlinks. Things suck.
The gear one, yeah. Go for calendar 2. Yeah, definitely go, because it takes a lot less to farm for bomber. Even if you need the bomber, I would still go down the gear route. Even if I was farming for the bomber, because it takes longer to farm for that gear than it does for the bomber. It does.
Bang, 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 boom. PK says, question, without caring who the next one is, 4 Marquise plus SK or Ray a smarter GAC move? It's hard to argue with my girl Ray. Nev, I don't usually have people go for Ray.
It's hard to argue with what, sorry?
With Ray on GAC. She is the queen of D in GAC. You meant the Texas Rangers. I don't care about the stupid Texas Rangers. We're Stros fans here, feed the Zeke. But yeah, they are spending some money, man. That Corey Seager deal. Good Christ in heaven. I should have been a professional baseball player, Nev. I should have. Goddamn. They make so much.
Should have, yeah.
It could have been the New York Rangers. That's true. Ray Rock. I misspoke. It could have been the Power Rangers for all we know. Shadowval, I'm right behind you with that
GLs.
Omicron. Yeah,
it's GL. Just go for GLs.
We know what Ray is. If you've not seen what I've done with Ray, Nev can tell you, her on defense has been just gross. She is one of the hardest, especially the way I have her modded in the teams I use.
He is an normally when I meet a Ray and Prey, I'm like, it's not bad. Should be relatively straightforward. But recently I came across a Ray that was modded so sweetly, like so sweetly. It took me 5 teams to get through. Yeah. And then I had to use my opponent put trash behind it. My opponent hadn't put trash behind her. I wouldn't have full cleared. I wouldn't have won. They made the error of thinking you're not getting past my Ray, and I got past their Ray with 5 teams, and I had to, kitchen sink the back wall. If she is modded right, oh my God, she will chew teams up and spit them out. Just don't put trash behind her. Don't do it. At least put 1 or 2 solid squads and then put trash. Because if your opponent does have the minerals to get past her, even if they do need 3, 4, or 5 teams, if you just put trash, all that effort, all that hard work that you put into making her boss as fuck on the front row of your GAC territories is just cast aside. So
yeah, I'm showing my Ray right now. It's all about the damage. She's almost
she's the queen of GAC.
But
she's the queen of GAC.
She's the queen of D, man. So, I mean, with the team that I run, she hits high damage and she will one-shot a team. That's just the way I have it set up. So, but yeah, it's all offense. If you want to put extra health and protection on her on top of that, but it's all about the offense. Mine's just just under 12K. But with the team I run on my defense, yeah. So,
can you do that? You see that in chat? What? Chris Paul says you can take the bomber calendar for the first 25 bomber shards and then switch to the gear calendar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can do that. Do that. Get those bomber shards and
cheeky. Yes.
Yeah, do be cheeky. Yeah, get that.
That is really cheeky.
Get those goddamn cheddar con links. I'm telling you, man, your life will be so much better. Think about your life. Seriously. But yeah, those are the right numbers I have in and she is a absolute beast in GAC. And if you want to see anything that I've done with my characters and how we run them and stuff, then you just go to my Star Wars Galaxy Heroes.gg page and you can look at how I've got them modded and give you some ideas of how you do it. I mean, the only one I'm running speed on is Kenobi and Vader. And I'm not even running the best speed mons of Vader. I went fully for protection. I've got him in that 300K club with really good offense, with this set that I have. And I've got some slicing to do on him. Which I'll come back to, and I'll get these mods sliced and get him some extra stats. But yeah. Ronazai says, I'm really considering Relic 9 for Ray because she is always on defense. You could. I wouldn't hate you for it. I mean, she's in my top 4 of first Relic 9s. I mean, JML, General Kenobi, her, Lord Vader, kind of are my list of characters that I definitely would want to put a Relic 9 on. I mean, if you look at the numbers and the stats, it's pretty gross. And Ray gets those extra damage. I think she gets those damage modifiers at Relic 8 and Relic 9 now, so she's going to be a little bit more hurtful damage. Little robust. God, I just want to get this ultimate. I hate ultimate farming. Have I told you how much I hate ultimate farming?
Yeah, I hate ultimate farming. I'm ultimate farming the JMK on my ult, and I hate it. I just hate it.
Such cock.
How many are you through?
I'm 4 of 12.
I'm 5 out of 10. 4 of 12. Is it 12?
It's 12.
Oh God.
Well, which one are you doing?
I'm 5 of 12. I'm doing JMK.
Yeah, it's 5 of 12. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm 5 of 12. I thought I was halfway there. I thought it was 5 of 10. Right, that sucks.
You underestimate my
So
power.
I'd love to have him ultimated before the start of GAC. But
oh, Talon's in the game. Let's look at her. Ooh, look at Talon. There she is. Ooh, you can't see her clearly, but ooh, girl, you got a fat ass. Ooh, you looking good. Oh my God, she looks amazing. They did such a good job with her. God, that's the kind of woman you marry and be thankful. God, she looks so good. Ugh. She'll even look better when she's not all hazy and blue. But we'll have to wait for that.
Red and black. And
yeah.
Red and more black and more red and.
Psycho John's question. Thanks for being awesome. No, thank you for you being awesome, my friend. Oh, look at her. Just look at her. She's so creamy and dreamy. Let's see here. Nathan H., my wife, is a Rangers fan and said the best thing that ever happened was stealing Nolan Ryan from the Astros. Yeah. We got him for the last couple of years. He actually, in 89 and 90, had some good years for you guys. Let's see here. That's right. There's 12 on the new ones, and the rest are 10. That's correct. Psychodrone's question statement. I did the math just on Chedek. They are worth 12k fleet energy. The bomber shards are only worth 2600 regular energy. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Chedek comlinks. Just going to throw that out there. I need the Chedek. I'm sorry, but I need
Cheddar.
I need that Cheddar. Where is it? There they are. Look at all those Cheddar comlinks. Please, God, give me those Cheddar comlinks. I'm so sick of those goddamn things. Oh, boy. I'm just gonna get a nice little stack of them, so I'm taking the Cheddar comlinks. And the other rewards aren't that bad either. It's more daily login rewards. So, of course, I'm doing the Lucas and stuff, but yeah, the stun cuffs, Cheddar comlinks. I mean, my God, you can get some cash out of the deal. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this by far. Stun cuffs and Cheddar comlinks works for me. And then you got the other rewards and stuff that you get from this. Oh, yeah. If I keep going with the Lucas 50th anniversary, I'll get 5 more Omicrons there, Nev. I didn't realize that. Oh, well, that'll be nice. Corbonti and this, and some of these other slices, and the full stun gun, and full Corbonti, and yeah, not bad. And then December login rewards, you can see those there. So they're pretty standard. We get Cara Dune, but I already have Cara Dune, so she's going to be going into the shard shop course. Trey says, question, where can I find your previous lore shows you started doing? I'm going to do another one with Nev tomorrow, so we'll do that. They're on the channel. Just look them up. There's this whole section if you go to the Reality Skewed Gamers YouTube channel there, Trey. I did 10 or 11 of them. I know I did Archon and what did I do? That makes me, it makes me want to go look. let's go deep dive before we get out of here, Nev, for the lore videos I did back in the day. Let's see here. If we go to the YouTube channel, let's go to Reality Skewed Gamers. Let's see. Reality. Really? You're going to make me? Oh, there. Well, I can actually go to the stream and then, okay, there it is. It's let's see, videos. We have a playlist on those. Let me see. State of Survival, D&D, lunch. Let's see if we created a actual lore section on that. Star Wars lore you need to know. So I've got 10 Star Wars videos here. You can see I've got the Eternal Twins. I did Archon and Thexan. We did one on Mace. We did one on Padme. We did one on Darth Bane. I did one on Mara Jade. I did one on Count Dooku. I did one on the Geonosians. I did one on Wat Tambor, Darth Malak, and Shaak Ti. So those are the ones I initially did. So yeah, they got some views. Okay. So people have been wanting me to do more, but I was like, you know what, I'll cover this stuff with my boy. So there's like 10 of those videos there. You can go watch them. I did these back in the day because people wanted them. We got some views on them, so I mean, yeah. So there you go. If you want to check it, that's where you can get them. PK says, damn, if I should go for Ray, I should go for Ray. You should go for Ray. Listen, whatever decision you make, my friend, you go in full throttle. That'll keep those TIE fighters off your ass. Exo says, Hazy Darth Talon reminds me of trying to watch Cinemax in the 90s. You're not wrong, yeah. Trey, you're welcome, man. And then I don't know, I haven't looked at Mort's YouTube channel. Let me look here. Because he said he was going to create a series. I'll ask him about it tomorrow because I got a lot to cover.
What time are you doing that with Mort tomorrow?
I don't know yet. I got to find out.
Because you cut. Well, I mean, he's not going to want to do it while the Q&A's on either, though. Really, is he?
No. So,
because no one's going to do anything other than be covering the Q&A tomorrow, really, aren't they? It's probably going to be a few people go live to cover the Q&A live.
I don't see that he's actually posted it. Yeah. If he doesn't, I'll just start recording them and stuff, and then just put them on the lore channel and stuff. So I'll just add them to our lore channel. I think I recorded it. Let me see. File, show recordings. No, I'll actually start recording them and put them on my channel. Because we'll do it on Twitch for him, and then I can go back and have him cut the video for me and stuff. And I'll put him on RSG. Don't mind if I do. So we'll put my boy... who did we cover first? I think we covered Kyle Katarn, if I'm not mistaken. It's Dash Rendar. So we did Dash Rendar first. So
yeah, you did Cash Spendar first.
Yeah,
and then you did Grid.
Yeah. So all right, I think that's all we have for her. We're going to do for tonight. I think 2 hours is fine there, Nev. I think we can get the hell out of here. Going to be a busy day tomorrow, so we got some things on the agenda. So with that, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you check out Nev on the Escape Podcast channel over on Twitch on Fridays. And then we'll be back with the GA Center soon, Nev. We'll figure it out. And then, because really nothing's going to change. We just have to restructure some things, but we'll be back with the GA Center. And then tomorrow I'll do the lunch stream. We should have the stream with Mort. I'll try to cover the Q&A with Nev if he's available. Those are hard to follow, but Nev, that's hard for you because you have to go through and ask me the questions, and then I do the voice. So
that's easy.
Yeah,
reading is one of my fortes.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'll be able to do the actual. I'll have to look for them, the characters, with the voices and stuff.
Because it's been that long since we've
I've got to be. I think I'll do the voice. Right, we'll just put a picture up and then I'll do the voice. Right,
what will you do if it's one of my questions that get asked?
And I'll be like, I'll just do an English voice. Like,
just do an English.
I'll be doing an English Cockney accent voice, the old governor. To write you. I've been watching a lot of Midsummer Murders lately when I get a chance, man. I love English stuff. So, how about a nice spot of tea, love?
We used to make such good TV in the 90s and the noughties. But it's been nearly a decade since British TV's actually put anything out like semi-decent. Yeah. So 80s, 90s, and noughties were our best time.
All right, we're getting the hell out of here. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to become a Patreon sponsor, you can. If you want to donate to the Ranger Needs Bourbon and Starkiller Fund, feel free to go to the PayPal link. It's in the description. Remember, this Saturday, we're going to be trying to do a charity event. Stay tuned on that. We'll do a lot of streams tomorrow. Check out Nev's channel. Check out these other great content creators that are out there. So with that, we're going to call this night.